Welcome to another edition of Joe Knows. Today I am going to show you how to make a delicious Carolina pulled pork sandwich, because you may not know how to make this fabulous pulled pork sandwich yourself. But as always, Joe knows. To make our fabulous Carolina pulled pork sandwich, we're going to need a few things. First thing you're going to need is some pork. And we are going to use pork shoulder or pork butt. And it's perfect because the fat is just the right amount and it makes it nice and juicy. We got ours at our favorite butcher, Costco. Now we're going to make the rub or the marinade for the pork. And you're going to need a half a cup of cola, half a cup of cider vinegar, a quarter cup of salt, a half a cup of paprika, a quarter cup of black pepper, and half a cup of yellow mustard. Mix that all together, and then we're going to pour that over that pork. And we want to rub that in really well so it gets all over it. So get your hands in there and get dirty, and make sure that marinade and then rub is all over that pork. Wrap it up with plastic, and we're going to put it into the fridge. And we can let that marinate overnight. And while it's marinating, we'll just rest and think about marinating pork. Next, we're going to make coleslaw. We are going to make coleslaw. We're going to do 2 pounds of cabbage, half a cup of shredded carrots, and about 2 tablespoons of yellow onion. That looks great. You want to make this coleslaw ahead of time so it has those flavors get mixed up. So let's make the dressing for the coleslaw. Quarter cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon white pepper, 2 teaspoons of celery seed, 2 tablespoons of horseradish, 2 tablespoons yellow mustard, 2 cups of mayonnaise, quarter cup of apple cider vinegar, and a quarter cup of heavy cream. Mix that all together really well. And now some decisions we have to make. And we put that dressing over the cabbage, carrot mix and mix it up well. Barbecue sauce is next. Sweet Baby Ray's. Half a cup yellow mustard, half a cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons Tabasco, and 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Mix that all together, and later on we're going to warm that up and mix it up with the shredded pork. Pork now is going to go into a roasting pan. Fill that roasting pan up, and then we're going to put some water in there with it, a couple of cups of water. Cover it with parchment paper and then aluminum foil. And the reason we do the parchment paper is the vinegar in that mix can actually cause pits in the aluminum foil as that sauce simmers. So the parchment paper makes it so that doesn't happen. Set the temperature there for 350, cook it for 3 hours, and then we pull it out, and it is very tender. Put that into a bowl, and then you can take a potato masher or your hands or forks, and we're gonna break up that pork. It just falls right apart. And we got the barbecue sauce heating behind, and we're gonna add that barbecue sauce in there, mix it up. And then when we're done with that, we're ready to assemble. Toasted bun, always good to have a toasted bun. We're using brioche. Put the pork on there and top that pork with coleslaw. And doesn't that look absolutely delicious? Truly amazing. Until today, you didn't know how to make a delicious pulled pork sandwich like this, but now you do. And you do because, as always, Joe knows.